Dark chocolate, particularly varieties with a high cocoa content, stands out as a uniquely enjoyable food that also offers meaningful support for brain health through several complementary biological mechanisms. One of its most valuable components is cocoa flavonoids, a class of powerful plant compounds that have been extensively studied for their effects on cerebral blood flow and cognitive performance. Flavonoids stimulate the production of nitric oxide in blood vessels, which helps them relax and widen. This process enhances blood flow to the brain, increasing the delivery of oxygen and glucose that neurons need to function efficiently. Improved cerebral circulation has been linked to better attention, faster information processing, and enhanced memory formation, especially during mentally demanding tasks. Beyond circulation, cocoa flavonoids exert direct protective effects on neurons by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation. The brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative damage because of its high metabolic activity, and over time this damage can interfere with synaptic signaling and accelerate cognitive decline. Flavonoids help neutralize free radicals and support antioxidant defense systems within the brain, preserving the integrity of neuronal membranes and synapses. Research suggests that regular intake of flavonoid-rich foods, including dark chocolate, is associated with better cognitive aging and a lower risk of memory decline, indicating that these compounds support both immediate mental performance and long-term brain resilience. Dark chocolate also influences brain plasticity and learning by supporting signaling pathways involved in neurogenesis and synaptic strengthening. Cocoa flavonoids have been shown to increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein essential for the growth, survival, and connectivity of neurons. Higher BDNF activity enhances the brain's ability to learn new information and adapt to challenges, reinforcing the role of dark chocolate as more than a short-term stimulant. This neurotrophic support may help explain why moderate dark chocolate consumption has been linked to improved learning capacity and mental flexibility. Caffeine, naturally present in cocoa, contributes an additional layer of cognitive enhancement. Although the caffeine content in dark chocolate is lower than in coffee, it is often sufficient to increase alertness, reduce perceived mental fatigue, and improve focus without causing excessive stimulation. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine receptors in the brain, which delays the onset of tiredness and allows for greater concentration. When combined with flavonoids, caffeine appears to enhance overall brain activation, leading to improved reaction time and sustained attention. Magnesium in dark chocolate further supports brain health by playing a role in nerve transmission and stress regulation. Magnesium helps regulate neurotransmitter release and supports synaptic plasticity, both of which are essential for learning and memory. It also has a calming effect on the nervous system, counterbalancing the stimulating effects of caffeine and supporting emotional stability. This combination may help explain why dark chocolate is often associated with improved mood and a sense of mental well-being, rather than jitteriness. Dark chocolate's influence on mood is also linked to its effects on neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine. Cocoa contains compounds that stimulate the release of these feel-good chemicals, which enhance motivation, pleasure, and emotional balance. A positive mood state is closely connected to cognitive performance, as reduced stress and improved emotional regulation allow the brain to allocate more resources to problem-solving, memory, and creative thinking. When consumed in moderation, dark chocolate represents a rare example of a food that simultaneously stimulates brain activity and supports long-term neurological health. Studies suggest that small, regular amounts of high cocoa dark chocolate are associated with better cognitive performance and improved vascular health, without the negative effects associated with excessive sugar intake. Choosing dark chocolate with a higher cocoa percentage maximizes flavonoid content while minimizing added sugars, enhancing its brain-supportive properties. Overall, dark chocolate functions as both a cognitive enhancer and a neuroprotective food. By improving blood flow to the brain, protecting neurons from oxidative stress, supporting learning-related pathways, enhancing alertness, and uplifting mood, Dark chocolate contributes to sharper focus, improved memory, and greater mental resilience. When included thoughtfully as part of a balanced diet, it offers a scientifically supported and psychologically satisfying way to nourish the brain and support cognitive performance across the lifespan.
S.